Okay, so I'm Donna, and I am working on a 50 by 150 diamond painting, and I am doing the updates for you because everybody's asked me for them. So that's where we're at right this second. Bear with me, I gotta get a couple things situated. And I don't know why the comments are off. I don't know how to turn them on because I'm an idiot. Let's see. I go through this all the time and I don't know why it keeps stopping me from having comments, but we're trying to figure that out right this second. It's extremely frustrating. There we go. Oh, it has something to do with the kid thing. As soon as I say it's not made for kids, then the commenting comes on. So that's wonderful. And this is our first time live streaming, so this is definitely interesting. I just wanted to give you a quick view of the project I'm working on and kind of walk through this with it and work on it and gossip and kind of BS. And see where we're at. Well, I get all these computers online so that we get more viewers. I spent the morning in Nana's kitchen. I believe it's what it's called. And that was fun. She made me a moderator, so that was even more fun. And I can't spell. There's so many places to post it. If I could spell, we'd be in business. Okay. So we've tweeted, we've twitted, we've YouTube, we've pretty much gone all over the spectrum. I don't know how much of this you can see or if you need me to put that lamp out. Eventually I will get a normal webcam where you can see the projects up close and personal. Now I'm a little blind, but that's okay. I'm trying to make the bigger sections smaller, and when I do a straight line, I kind of just put them in with the tweezers because I'm liking these little tweezers. I don't know if you can see them, but they're very pointy. I wish I could give you a better angle on this project, but I don't want to move my laptop around too much because she's being very temperamental today. And I cannot live stream off my phone until I get 1,000 subscribers. So please make sure you subscribe and like the videos. Hi Sasha, honey. Let me move this one screen. How you doing, lovey? I'm not StreamYarding today, so I can't bring yous in. I'll probably StreamYard later when Christine's on. How much can you see the project I'm working on? Is it clear? You like my Big Daddy t-shirt? That I could put like 4 of me in? Hi, blue girl. But I was bored today, so that's why I figured I'd live stream. Plus I had to get the computer, my computer guys, which is Computers Inc. in, I think, Bloomingdale, New Jersey. Not sure, but they had to come and install it. Or they had to do it not come and install it, but they had to log into my computer and install it. And my computer decided to be her normal beast mode and shut off 3 times while they were installing the programs. Sasha, you're on very early today. Have you played your game today? Yeah, you don't need to see my face. I'm trying to show the artwork today. That's why you're only getting me from the neck down. I was trying to give everybody a more clear picture of what I'm doing, because my cell phone wants to be temperamental. And like I said, until I get 1,000 subscribers, I can't stream from my phone to where I can get a close-up view till I get a camera, and I can't afford a camera this month. So that's not happening. And I just threw drills all over the table. I have to move this one over here so I can see what she's writing. Because the laptop is angled so far down that I can't actually read it. But I've got the YouTube up on my other computer so I can see you over there, Sasha. Christine's going to be mad at me because I'm streaming without her. But it's just a chill day. Gossip, hang out, see what everybody's doing. We need to get more viewers, Sasha. I need more subscribers. I want that 1,000 so that I can stream off my phone. Oh, good Lord, girl. Did you get your puzzles done? Have you been working on your star puzzles? And guys, you'll know we talk about a lot of gaming. Because we all play Panic Room House of Secrets, and I moderate for their app page, and this is my life. And most of the people that talk on this YouTube channel are from the game, so that's why we spend a lot of time talking about the game. Girl, you need to work on those puzzles. You'll get lots of goodies. You can really stock up on first aid kits and amulets doing those puzzles. So I'm making tinier rows because these are big sections. These are like, they don't look it from there, but they're like 4-inch sections. So I'm trying to make the sections a little smaller so that when I put the drills in, it goes by really quick. Plus I just like using the tweezers. You should have the mansion, Jenny, Dragon in the bathtub, because he drops pretty easy. Hang on, let me look, because I've just lost my mind completely. I literally just completely drew a blank with this stupid game. It has been a hell of a morning because of these idiots. Did you see my post about the garbage company? I got up this morning to pay all my bills online, and my garbage, I live so far out in the woods that I have to use a dumpster service. They don't do garbage pickup out here. It's either you have a dumpster service or you have to drive 15 miles to drop your garbage off, and I'm not doing that. So, because that means it stacks up on your back porch, and I am not putting garbage in my trailblazer. No ma'am, not happening. Ew, I have no deck. Girl, you didn't tell me my room was naked. Jenny, the living room and the kitchen should drop really quickly, Sasha. And I would do them right away because you got the first star on Jenny, you got two tough nets. The second one, you get an electromagnet. The third one, you get a horseshoe ring. The fourth one, you get a dream catcher. And the fifth one, you get 2 healthy meals. The living room, we get healing balsam, a fern garland, puzzle amulet, a golden box, and 2 large first aid kits. The kitchen, you'll get 3 tough traps, another puzzle amulet, full sets of net and traps that are tough, a string of lights, and a cozy decor set. The mansion, you get a strong flashlight, a light bomb, a feather necklace, 2 chronometers, and an ancient decoration set. So it's really worth it. You need to do karma to get cookies, woman. And yes, you should have sent me some of that roast last night. That was so not nice of you to tease me with food. It looked really good. And it was not too rare. Yes, large kits and full sets of tough nuts and traps. They're always good to do those puzzles, believe it or not. I need to turn this monitor just a little bit more. Oh, bloody hell. It's my child. Hang on. Let me answer her. Cassandra, I'm live streaming.
Oh, bye.
Bye. It looked fabulous, Sasha. I was really jealous because I had ramen. I had ramen noodles. And it was cooked perfectly. That was not too rare. I don't care what anybody says. That was definitely not too rare. And yes, I'm using a magnifying glass because I'm blind as a damn bat. You did that in the rotisserie? That was actually really good. You should make a video of that, Sasha. And then we can post it on here. Next time you make one. Because then you can teach me how to make it in the rotisserie. Because I've never tried that. Ramen noodles have been my staple food for the last couple weeks because I need to get my mouth fixed. So I've been doing a lot of ramen noodles. So then do cooking videos, Sasha, and this way we can post them. Stealing stuff from your brother. Shame, shame, shame on you. It doesn't surprise me. Well, where is she? Oh, you see my cat walking up the hallway? Bully girl. My cats think they're dogs and answer to whistles, so yeah, they go crazy. Yes, cooking is an art and a craft because a lot of people can't do it. What is going on with my Facebook? My computer is being so touchy that it's making me insane. I talked to her this morning. I was video chatting with her this morning because I talk to Christine every morning when I have my coffee, and she went for tea, and that was it. Ah, your family's like my family. We all, in New Jersey, we all live on the same block, so we're all neighbors. Like, legitimately, my whole family lives on the same block. from cousins to godparents to aunts and uncles. Everybody lived, and grandparents, we all lived on the same block. I think it's an Italian thing in my world. Plus, it didn't hurt that my grandfather owned most of the block. And now my brother owns most of the block. And my brother's godmother still lives next door. The rest of my family's gone or dead or moved or whatever. So, now there's a bunch of people we don't know living on the block. But it was nice growing up that way. My cousins lived across the street. My godparents lived next door to the shop. My grandparents and us split. We own through the block of property from one street to the next in New Jersey. That's a lot of property. And yeah, now my brother owns it. He owns it all. No, I like not going far. And then the Gambinos live next door. Okay, we should be good. I think I'm back. Am I back? Am I back, Sasha? Can you see me now? There we go. Okay. This bloody... I've been going through this all day. She so needs to go get repairs. And now you know why I call them either Beast or Satan. Because look how they act. They're very, very temperamental machines. And they like to act stupid. And I don't know why she's being such a tush. She's been really bad since the Windows 10 update. Really bad. Oh, you can actually see the lines I'm doing pretty clearly. That's nice. It doesn't look that way on my screen because my screen is so much smaller. Plus it's angled down so I can't actually see what you're seeing. But when I look at my other monitor, I can see it better. Oh, here comes Bully. I just seen her come running across the floor. Mama, go lay down. They're mad because they were out on the back porch and I made them come in because it was cold. And I needed heat because I was freezing my tail feathers off. But I'm going to go by my kids tomorrow, so I wanted to do a little streaming today and get you updated on the project and gossip with this crazy girl over here. Because Sasha keeps me very well entertained while we do this. And eventually Christine will show her tail feathers up and then we'll be good. But Sasha, I really would like you to make a video on that roast and how to make it. Because I would like to know how to make that in a rotisserie. Oh, fudge. I just saw a cat hair. Yes, you do. You definitely keep everybody entertained, even in the group. Today's been a hell of a day with the game because Android players are having such an issue today. And I don't know why. I don't know if the weather is shady in Russia or if it's a cell phone issue or... I don't know much about the tech support for Android, so it kind of screws me up. And Rose is on vacation. I can't play on the phone either because I can't see it. And then even with the stylus, I can't pick shit up. I literally can't. And again, the game we're talking about is Panic Room House of Secrets. Because we're a bunch of fools. It's like playing I Spy for adults. I got to have a regular computer screen. Well, you've seen the size of my monitor. It's the only way I could play the game. Because I can't see the stupid game otherwise. Speaking of that, I thought I had it up somewhere. Oh, I do. I'll be very much multitasking like I do this because I have to watch the group and the app pages while I play. I want to see if my light blinds you guys because I kind of need it because I'm blind. And speaking of crazy stuff, okay, cool. They got the message. I'm actually impressed, Sasha, that I sent the message to about the Android issue, and they've actually seen it, especially since it's 11:41 p.m. in Moscow, and somebody actually read the message, so I'm happy about that. I do the same thing, Sasha, in ghost mode because it gives me a headache. Because I don't like ghost mode in the kitchen. The kitchen is a nightmare in ghost mode. And the basement. Because once that builds that arch around the chimney, I can't find crap in the basement. And this is my drafting table, but I haven't put the hinges on it yet. It's a regular desk. I just haven't hinged it up yet. So when I install the hinges to make it into a drafting table, I will do a video on that because people want to see it. And when I when I canvas stretch these, I have two of these. One for my niece and one for my nephew. When I stretch the canvas onto the frames, I'm going to do a video on that. And put the links up so that you all can see where I purchased the framing kits. I think I got them from AliExpress. And I can show you how to stretch canvas. Mind you, I haven't done it since high school, so this ought to be interesting. But because yes, I used to paint in high school. I used to do a lot of things in high school. Yeah, ghost mode in the library is a nightmare too. Can you hear my cats running up and down the hallway with those stupid balls? Baby! Eat. I just seen Christine post something. I bet you she's doing a raffle. I told you she was doing a raffle, Sasha. She's giving away a butterfly. She's posting a raffle. Do you have the key from Cat for Ghost Mode? If you don't, I can send it to you. Oh, good lord. It's in Russian. On the map of the box. On the map of the house, I have a free box. Unfortunately, I cannot collect it despite having a PlayPay account. Sorry, guys. Hang on. have no idea what she's talking about. That makes no sense. I don't know. It says, good evening. On the map of the house, I have a free box. Unfortunately, I cannot collect it, despite having a PAL pay. I don't know. I told her to send me a screenshot. Because that makes no sense why your PayPal account has anything to do with freebies in the game. Because it doesn't. Not as far as I know anyway. Oh, good lord. They put up a post that this stupid coronavirus maybe spread through money. I watched a report this morning where people were buying condoms for their fingers because the stores were out of gloves. I'm just dumbfounded that people are that stupid. Buy yourself some soap, wash your hands for 20 seconds, and get hand sanitizer. You don't need condoms for your fingers. Nobody needs to put condoms on their fingertips. Unless you're practicing safe sex, I don't know what to tell you why you would put condoms on your fingers. Why you would spend that much money, especially since literally you can go to a medical supply store or a pharmacy and buy finger condoms. Literally, you can buy condoms for your fingers because they're for when you've got stitches and you need to not get your finger wet. But to spend $20 on a box of condoms that has 3 condoms in it, it's been a minute since I used a condom, okay? To put on your finger that's covered in lubricant, it's just stupid to me. It's completely asinine. P is playing up a storm in the hallway. My cat turned 5 today and I did not know. I got nails too. Yes, very much hand protection, Sasha. They wanted safe fingers, I guess. He is tearing it up. Bae! 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 I hear Bully. Hi, Mama. I gave him tuna fish. He had a present today. He got tuna fish. His mother ate it all because he was too busy sitting out on the back porch and not paying attention. So Bully ate it all. But he got a present. But I really need people to start liking the videos and subscribing. I mean, you could subscribe and shut off the notifications so it doesn't ding your phone. And then just come back through and watch the videos that you want. But I need to get to 1,000 subscribers because live streaming off my phone would be so much easier than messing with the beast here that likes to shut herself off. They do get birthday and Christmas presents. He didn't get a birthday present today because I did not know it was his birthday till Facebook told me. And I didn't think he was that old. But it showed a picture of Bully having a litter and there was a lot of tuxedo cats in there, so I'm assuming that's the one this idiot came out of. She got pregnant quite a lot because A, she wasn't ours, she was an outside cat, and, well, no, she was ours. Her mother wasn't ours. Yes. Well, here's the thing. Everybody needs to like and subscribe, and those that want to subscribe but don't want the notifications all the time, can't subscribe and just shut the notifications off, and then when you log into YouTube, it'll tell you, you know, I've done X, Y, and Z videos. I'm just trying to get up to 1,000, like I said, because I would really like to stream off my phone versus having to buy a camera. Aw, Christine, honey, I feel bad because with the live streaming, I can't stick yous all in here so we could talk face to face. I look pregnant today. My big belly. It's the weather. It's got me swelled up like a freaking balloon. And this stupid wannabe aneurysm in my stomach. Tell Christine, my lovey, to get her tail feathers in here. There is so much care. Yes, Big Daddy. It's my cousin John's shirt. He outgrew it, so I don't know what that tells you about how big he is, that he outgrew this shirt. But it's like my chill out, dye my hair, sleep in t-shirt because I like that it's nice and loose. And I like the fact that when I'm cold, I can get little Ewok arms so that I look like this. Get little T-Rex arms. And it's like a 3/4 sleeve on me. It works. And if I'm live streaming, I'm not smoking. I'm trying not to smoke. I'm trying to just stick with my vape. I bought a pack of cigarettes yesterday because I figured if I had them in the house, I'd be good. Nope. I have not been good because every time I walk past them, I'm lighting one, whether I want it or not. Yeah, it's a Snuggie and all in one. Yes, it is. It comes down almost to my knees too, which is horrible. And I laugh because I tell his wife all the time, anytime he's got t-shirts or tank tops to get rid of, please let me know because I'll take them. Why should I buy pajamas when I can get them for free? It does say smoke me. And I don't even like the taste of them anymore because I'm so used to smoking the vape because I haven't really been smoking since last Thursday. I need to go. Tomorrow on my way to my daughter's, I'm picking up my Chantix. So I'm hoping that'll take the edge off a little bit. And then I'm going to get vape juice that doesn't have any nicotine in it. Because the one I've got in here now is 6 milligrams and the other one I've got is 3 milligrams. So it's not like I'm going through withdrawals. It's just the hand to mouth thing. Hi, Christine. I can't put this all in because I'm live streaming and I'm not using StreamYard right now. We can StreamYard later. But I didn't know where any of these were, and I installed the programs to be able to live stream. So I wanted to give it a whirl and see what was going on and if we can get it to work. And it literally took me and the computer guy like 35, 40 minutes to get this stupid computer to A, not shut off, and B, to do what it was supposed to do. Big cloud of smoke. Oh, Sasha, we always know when you get the notification, you're coming. And I'm glad you do. We enjoy your company while we do this. How's the puppy today? My cats are in my bedroom. I can hear them messing with my lamps. For a birthday boy, he's a terrorist. You're always the first one. I never doubt that you won't be the first one here. This is a really big painting. It is a 50 by 150 centimeters, which is like 2.5 feet by 5 feet, give or take a couple inches here and there. And it's my niece's name Jordan in with the Frozen characters inside her initials. And I did all the characters. I'm trying to get all the white done so I can get to the outside because I have these really nice jelly sparkler drills that I got from Diamond Painting with Sparklers on Facebook, and they're really shiny. They got like a metallic coat to them, so I'm excited and I want to get to them. Knowing Christine, she's probably trying to get into StreamYard, and I don't think she heard that StreamYard isn't running because we're live feeding. The sparklers are going to be so nice. That's why I'm trying to get all the white done in the middle so that I can start working on the edges, because that's where all the snowflakes are. Because that's what I'm putting these in, is the snowflakes. And I got lots of colors. I got 3 different colored pinks. Let's see. I don't know what makes them easier for you to see if I pull the lamp over. I'm waiting for the video to catch up. No, the lamp does not help at all. So we got a really pale pink, a hot pink, a medium pink, and then we have the blue, and then we've got like almost like a light blueberry. You can't see them up there, so we'll move them down here a little bit. And then we've got the purple. And I think they were like $3 a bag, and they're called jellies. Yeah, they're square sparkler jellies, and they have their own DMC numbers with her. I'm assuming they're DMC numbers, I could be mistaken. And she charges $3 a bag, and there's probably like 3,000 in here. Probably like 1,000 plus. So it's not a bad deal. It's actually really a really good deal. And then she sent me a bunch of stickers and a wax pot and a bunch of other stuff. Go get the pepper food. So that's what we're working on today. And it's a little tedious and a little monotonous, but I kind of like it. And it keeps me very well grounded, especially when I'm bored. Because with this stupid thing in my stomach, I'm not allowed to go outside and do anything. And I'm not allowed to pick up anything more than 5 pounds. So, it's kind of like, what the hell? And I can't let anything hit my stomach. So, that's basically where we're at with that nonsense. It's one of the reasons I'm trying to quit smoking. Because, having a blockage in your abdominal aorta is no joke. And I'm having issues with the veins in my legs. So they won't operate on my abdominal aorta until my legs are straightened out. And in the meantime, I have to go every month and get my aorta checked to make sure I don't get an aneurysm and wind up dropping dead in my house. But it's a plus. Because you know what? I'm still here. I have no intentions on dropping dead. I have a child who needs to make grandbabies for me. And I'm not going anywhere till I have a grandbaby. Meow. What's the matter, babe? Peedly. Bobby, what are you yelling about? Babe. He's just jingling away in the hallway. He's very, very upset that I made him come in the house today. Alexa, what's the current temperature?
Right now, it's 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 49 degrees. Hope you enjoyed your Wednesday.
Thank you. She's such a nice companion to have. When she's not answering the TV. Because my Echo is under my TV in my living room. And every time a commercial for her comes on, she starts answering the TV. Or when she thinks, if somebody on the TV asks a question, she'll try to answer it. It's quite funny. But you can't sleep with the TV on, or nap with the TV on, because the Echo tries to talk to the TV. Only in my life. Oh, I have to remember to bring the stickers to my daughter that she wanted. Speaking of that, while I'm doing this, let me pull them out. Yes, it was Diamond Painting with Sparklers that I got the Special Girls from. It's Facebook. There's her information. It's wonderful. Also, you can join my Facebook group, which is Diamond Painting and Crafting with Friends. The link will be on the bottom after the video is over because I'm on. And here are the stickers that I got. Oh, actually, my Special Girls right now. And my daughter wanted a couple of these. And I'm not sure which ones she wanted now. Once I get this drafting table sorted, and I've got a storm door that I saved, and I think what I'm going to do is put the stickers down and then put the storm door over the top of this, because I got this at a yard sale, this huge desk, for $5, and it's got some holes in it, so I think I'll put the storm door over the top of it and probably Velcro it down, and then I'll put the stickers on the desktop after I paint the desktop. Unless I put resin on the desktop. I haven't quite decided yet. But these are all the stickers that I got. So I'll have to bring them to my child's house so she can pick out the ones she wants. But they're quite lovely. And it was a very quick turnaround. Honestly. Some of these are bent up. I think it took like a week to process my order, which is great. And I'm glad I remembered to take these out. What comes in handy, honey? Welcome back, Sasha. I'm looking at the wrong screen constantly. I need to get candy. Yes, the $5 table is actually perfect. It is absolutely perfect. Except for the fact that it has the wire hole in it. And they, a couple of the sections are chipped. And that's why I want to, cover it with the storm door. Because the storm door is basically the same size. And I found the glass cutter in my she shed. And I watched a YouTube video the other day on how to cut it. So I can actually Velcro it on here. And just cover the tabletop. I think I'm just going to probably paint it white. Put my stickers down. And then I can put the storm door over it. And then I'll have a nice smooth desktop. Because they were burning candles and all kinds of crap on this stupid thing. And it makes me nuts. And it helps because when I'm doing ones this size and I have to tape down the canvas, because I always tape down the canvas to stretch it out and to make sure there's no crinkles or anything in it while I'm working on it. And to make sure when I'm messing around and rolling and whatever that it doesn't slide because I'm accident prone. The plexiglass won't be any more difficult than the current tabletop to get the paper tape off because I use hospital paper tape. Well, it's cloth tape, but it's perforated because it doesn't damage the canvas because it's breathable and flexible and it stretches. And I've got tons of this stuff, so. And if I'm not using that tape, then I'm using the paper tape. Yes, I'm word prone. Hang on, I'm gonna get some candy. I didn't bring any in. Bobby? I got my candy jar, Sasha. Hi, Christine. Oh, Sasha, you need to send me those York peppermint patties. I would love them. I mean, an hour later. My teeth are not going to be happy about this. I keep talking about my teeth because not this past summer, the summer before, I fell off the porch, broke my wrist and messed up my ankle. Cracked my teeth on the walkway. And then I've got really bad vertigo. And then in my kitchen, I turned too fast and went down and smashed them on the butcher block. So basically I busted out all my front teeth. So now I have to go get a denture. I need to get the remaining teeth pulled out and a denture put in because my circulation sucks. But when all is said and done, I will have an awesome smile for the first time since I was 16. So that makes me happy. This little roller makes sure everything is flat. Yeah, she'll get to see me too once I have teeth in my mouth again. Because right now they're just bugging me. Well, you see me now, and it's not like I care that I don't have any front teeth. I care that I've got one tooth left. Once they pop that sucker out, I don't give a crap. It looks ridiculous, and I look like the country cliche with the snaggletooth. Because the only tooth that didn't break was my crown and post. Don't ask me how the hell that happened, but all the other teeth busted. Ooh, you can actually see this really good. The jellies look nice. You can see how sparkly they are. I spent the morning with Nana. It's Nana's kitchen, I think. Ooh, I'm so bad at this. She made me a moderator this morning and I can't remember the name of her thing. And I watch it all the time because she's very, very entertaining. And I watch her because I like to see how she does stuff. I think it's Nana's Cooking and Crafting or something. They're very nice people there. So I like to watch it when I'm doing this because I like to hear what's going on. Plus I watch a bunch of other YouTubers with this stuff because I like to see what everybody else is doing and to see what I do different or what I can do different. Because everybody has a different style. Oh, and someone asked me about my pens. Pens by Mr. Carpenter on Facebook. Makes all my pens for me. He's very cheap. However, I think, and you can't hold me to this, he only ships to the US. But Kevin is a very nice guy. We've built up a really good rapport. I think I probably buy one a month from him. I consider him one of my friends at this point. So if you need a diamond painting pen, or even just a regular ink pen, he can make a resin ink pen. He does really ridiculous work with these pens. So, go see him because my pens are awesome. And again, it's Pens by Mr. Carpenter, and I will put it in the links below so that you can see. But I've got a couple that he's made for me that have resin and wood in them, and they're just fabulous pens. And this is my style pen. We came up with this style together. So if you tell him you want a Donna kind of pen, this is the pen you'll get. But this has got wood and resin. He uses pine cones, he uses fish scales, he makes ridiculous pens. Oh, and this is one he made me, and it's a white wood, and I forgot what it is. But this was my birthday present from Kevin. Like I said, he's a really good guy. But as you can see, most of my pens all have the same shape because that's the shape that works for me. And it's Pens by Mr. Carpenter on Facebook. Tell him Donna sent you. I have Christine's pens. I'm mailing them out tomorrow when I go to my daughter's house. I've been holding them hostage because I haven't been able to afford to send them to the UK the last few months. But I am sending them out tomorrow. Because now that I'm not buying cigarettes, I can afford to send Christine her pens. She ordered them, Kevin shipped them to me, and I'm shipping them to Christine. The smoke you're seeing is my vape. It is not me smoking a cigarette. He does really good work though with resin, Sasha. Literally, I highly recommend. He's in our crafting group, and every time he posts something really ridiculously unique, I post it in there. Or just when he puts sale stuff up, because I think he charges $8 a blank, and anywhere from $20 to $45. I don't know, but we have 10 viewers, so that makes me happy, Sasha. The price of the pens depends on what's in them. He can either send you the blank or he can carve the blank for you. Because they're just watching, Sasha. A lot of people just watch. That's fine. I have a light pad, but I do not use a light pad because I don't like it. I like it for my smaller ones, but the light pad's like this big, and I would have to move it so much. And the light pad really makes a difference with seeing the symbols, and I think Christine will say the same thing. And the light pad really makes a difference, and I could see the symbols very well without the magnifying glass. I like the magnifying glass because I like my drills to be pretty accurate because that's my OCD in me. And I like to kind of make sure they're all the same size. And I know that's crazy, but that's just how I roll. And I have started doing paintings on consignment. So if you want me to do a painting for you, buy the painting, send me the painting, I'll make the painting, I'll charge you by hour or project or whatever, we'll work it out, and then that's it. And then when it's done, I will ship it back to you. Yes, Christine, she's actually in there. My brother actually wants a specific one that I've been trying to get made for him, and the only pictures I found I don't like. So I think I'm gonna have to create it myself and send it to the to July store on AliExpress, because he does like customs, and his name on Facebook is Zen Thank. But I send him the customs that I want, and he lets me know if I can or can't do them. He tried to clear up the image that I was going to do for my brother, and it's not clear enough to my satisfaction. So, but he's really, like, this painting with as big as it is was $35. And I'm on day, oh good lord, Christine, what day am I on with this painting? I think 18? If that, maybe day 7. Bro, I don't even know. That's gonna make me nuts. Christine, stay and hang out. I can't lose my girls. Why are you running away, Christine? Where is my camera? Alexa, open the camera.
Here's camera.
Christine, stay. Somebody's running around behind me. One of these hateful cats. It's Bay. So, I am on day 14. Because the last time I posted was 11 and 12. And that was, I don't know, because this stupid thing doesn't tell me, February 25th. So, yeah. I'm probably on day 14 or 15 of this. So I think I'm making pretty good progress, considering everything's done, almost done. Sasha, go make Christine come back here. That woman, I swear to God. Chris, we'll StreamYard later. Christine. My cat is about to come say hello. I hear him lurking. Oh, he's on his throne back there, chilling. I had to put pillows on my desk so he had somewhere to lay down. Otherwise, he was in my lap. And I don't like them in my lap while I'm working. Christine! Come back, darling. Come back. And my tips are angled because I angle them. The standard tip is straight. Heat it up a little bit, bend it. Don't go to AliExpress spending $3 for an angled tip. It's dumb. And now that everybody's using angled tips, they're selling them, and all they're actually doing is the same thing we do, which is heat them up and melt and bend them. Unless you're out of the cheap little pink pens that come with the kits. But you just kind of pull the tips out of the pink pens and put them in your custom pens. And the pink pens, go tackle her, Sasha. The pink pens are really cheap. This is the pink pen. It's like a plastic straw. And holding this for hours is, it's almost the size of a pencil, but it's not as long. They're just stupid. Sasha, go tackle her to the ground. So, I melt the wax, I melt the pink ones down because I seen this neat trick on Facebook about cutting them into little circlets and melting them. And some of them I actually made, you put them in wax paper, put wax paper on the bottom, cut them into ringlets, put wax paper on top, and then put an iron on them to melt them so that they don't burn. And I'll have to do a video on it and show you this. But I made a coaster. I mean, it was ghetto. It was like this big. They tore it up. I let them play with it, but now I have something. I found a way to melt the plastic without A, getting it stuck to my iron, and B, doing something constructive with it besides just collecting them. I was making polymer clay pens, and I have all the equipment to do it. It's just I haven't had the patience for it lately, and I'm so used to them being this long now. Who's that from? Sasha, who's that? Oh, good Lord, y'all are killing me. Oh, you tackled her. Okay. I had to figure out what you were talking about. Good Lord. It's literally been one of those days. Basically, Sasha's saying that she tackled Christine. Sasha, me, and Christine are a little nuts. We are just a little nuts. Yes, the two cats are very fitting for every day in my life. Because I live with Dumb and Dumber. Did I tell you? I have all these little, I want to say they're tree saplings because my brother's special sometimes. He ordered trees in the middle of January. And they're like, some of them are like 4 inches tall, maybe 6. Some of them are like 3 feet tall. They're in big pans on my kitchen floor because it's wintertime outside. I'm not planting these little 4-inch plants and then having to worry about hitting them with the lawnmower. Plus, I didn't want them to go in the shop because they were blooming when they got here. I go in the kitchen the other day and I knew it because I kept hearing crinkling and I thought maybe he was playing with one of his toys, and he wasn't. I go in there and he's got one of the saplings, one of the 4-inch saplings, out of the pot, and he's running around the kitchen with it in his mouth. So now they're banished from the kitchen again. I can't even accidentally leave the kitchen doors open because P, whose name is actually Sweet Pea, who's not so sweet, so we call him Bubba. Bubs or Satan, because he likes to terrorize the trees. You're laughing, Sasha, but he kills one of my brother's trees. My brother's gonna have kittens of his own. And I was so special, like last week, the week before, Joe had bought plant food for these trees. And it's on my kitchen table. Now here I am, my dumbass, thinking that it was protein, my protein shake powder, because it's in the same kind of. Yes, the cat's answer to everything. It's in the same kind of container, and the label was facing the wrong way. I almost tried to drink it. I realized when I opened it that it wasn't my protein powder. So I tried to make a protein shake out of the crepe myrtle food. Yeah, I'm special like that. And yes, the cats do know their own name, Sasha. Bully knows her name, but she likes to be called Mama, or Bully Girl. P answers to P, Bay, Bubs, Satan. They will both answer to A-hole. Except in the middle of the night. Bully's name is Bully because her butt when she was little, because her tail's black, and around her butt is white, and then her back is black. So she looked like a bullseye. So we called her Bully. One of them's growling. Something's outside growling. Probably trouble. And P is named Sweet Pea because when he was in the litter, he was the runt, and he was so sweet, and now he's an idiot. But I will say my male cat is a lot more lovable than my female cat. My female cat, you pick her up, she starts screaming and crying and acting stupid. Him, he wants to be in my lap, paws in my face. If I'm laying down on the couch, he's on my chest with his head nestled into my neck. Now, if I'm in bed, she's all over me. But if you pick her up just randomly, she's not having it and she will claw your eyes out. I don't know why. I don't know what my mother did to her. She's my mama's cat, he's my cat. He's very lovable, but very misbehaving. Which, you know, pretty much explains me in a nutshell. How long have we been doing this? It was 75 minutes. Holy bananas. I'm glad that the computer guy was actually able to figure out how to make this stupid live stream work. And they laughed because when I called them, I was like, look, my YouTube live stream stopped working all of a sudden and it says I need to download a program. I said, I'm not installing anything unless one of you are on there. And Kenny was like, good call. Because the beast is very temperamental. And every time something gets installed or updated on her, she acts a fool. I think it's in Bloomingdale. I don't know where my computer store is. All I know is every time these computers act stupid, they gotta go back to New Jersey. Because they built both of them. Because the last time somebody down here touched this Toshiba was to change the wire harness. And they wound up destroying my entire machine. Now I need my laptop fixed for all these stupid surgeries I'm about to have. Christina's run away from home. My poor girl, I think she's upset with me. I think she thought we were StreamYard and it was, and we're not. So she ran away. She went back to the game group to make sure everybody's behaving in there. So we've talked about roasts. We've talked about Panic Room House Secrets. We've talked about my idiot cats. Oh, God. Oh, Sasha, you'll know when I'm on all my meds and I post because it won't be right and Christine will end up deleting it. But that's okay. The only page I have to be worried about that on is the app page. But right after the surgeries, I'm just gonna let them know that I won't be around. Maybe you'll be laughing. You'll be laughing. A lot. Because you laugh at me now. What makes you think you're not going to laugh at me when I'm higher than a Georgia pine? You laugh at me when I'm sober. So there's no maybe about it. My little green guy's trying to run away with my desk here. He's my mascot. He likes to stick his tongue out at everybody. My niece and nephew gave it to me. My cats think it's the best thing since sliced bread, but he does not want to stand up today. Put that mouse over there. I have 3 computers running so I can see everything that's going on because there's just a lot. Ew, that just made my eyes swim. Wearing bifocals and using a magnifying glass? Not such a good thing unless you're sitting down. We'll see what gets posted. I think the last time I had surgery, they literally had to take down all my posts that I put up because A, they were not in English. I don't know what I was typing about, but it wasn't coming out right. And as it is now, because my left hand doesn't always cooperate with my brain, I type in Chinese half the time. Not literally Chinese, but it might as well be because you can't understand it. Christine is used to my typing by now. She can tell when I'm having a good day and a bad day. Or when I've just gotten my nails done and they're too long. But I'm trying to get this stupid thing done for Monkey. I really want to get it stretched. Jonathan's I have to fix. Oh yes, lots of French. And what she means by French is I cuss like a sailor most of the time. And I don't know why, but I always say pardon my French when I swear like a sailor. And Sasha thinks that's funny. And this stupid cat is lurking because I can hear him moving. And that row is crooked and it's going to make me insane. And I don't know why. It just went crooked there. Well, it's probably because I'm not using the magnifying glass, but it gave me the slims. And that drill is really small. All these stupid drills are supposed to be the same size, but they're not. I don't know. I called the dentist today and he still hasn't heard back from the cardiologist, and I can't have the oral surgery done until the cardiologist and the cardiothoracic surgeon say I can. And I have to go have a bunch of tests done before they'll sign off on it. So all the tests that I was supposed to have next month, they're moving up to this month and putting me in the hospital for the day so they can bang them all out at one time instead of me having to do multi-visits. And then they'll let me know if I can have, well, I don't know. I told them if they're also freaking worried about it, just put me in the hospital, knock me the hell out, and then they can monitor all this other crap while they're yanking out my teeth. I'd rather get put out and have all 6 taken out at one time and be high for a month. Christine's listening. She's just not chatting, Sasha. Get her. Christine, Sasha tackled you. You better go tackle her back. But I would be happier if they would put me under anesthesia to take them out, because the roots of my teeth go up very high and almost to my eye sockets. So the dentist is a little worried about that. So, and plus the fact they have to take me off my medicine, my heart medicines, 5 days before surgery and for 3 days after the surgery. So it's going to be anywhere from 8 to 10 days with no heart meds. So everybody's a little twitchy about that, including my family. And last time they pulled out one tooth, I bled for 3 weeks. So, we'll see. And since I only have 6 to get pulled out, they were going to pull out 3 and then do the other 3. But because of last time, how long it took me to stop bleeding, he's only going to do 2 at a time. Because he wants to see the heal time, and they want to see how my heart does without the medicine. So that'll be 3 times we'll have to stop and start my heart meds. So that ought to be fun. They may just put me in the hospital. Yes, Christine, it's a vape. They may just put me in the hospital so they don't have to stop and start me 3 times. Because that would be 10 days out of every month without any of my heart meds. See, Christine? It's the vape. I think that's what's making everybody a little twitchy. I try not to think about it. Because it's going to be what it's going to be, and there isn't a damn thing I can do about it. But I would be the only idiot in the world that would drop dead from having a teeth pulled out. Because for those of you that don't know me, that's just my freaking luck. Now, I cheated yesterday, Sasha. That's why, one of the reasons I'm doing this today, because if I'm left to be bored and no one to make sure I'm not smoking, I'm going to smoke. Until I can get the fake cigarette that feels like a cigarette for my coffee in the morning. Because that seems to be my hardest time of the day. I can have a cup of coffee any other time of the day and I don't smoke. In the morning, I have that cup of coffee and I want a freaking cigarette. So I have cigarettes, Sasha, but I've gotten smart and they're outside in the damn rain, so I have to go outside to get them. So, we're vaping. And like I said, I'm not really enjoying the cigarettes right now. And my truck is a no-smoking truck now. My house is a no-smoking house. I don't even have an ashtray in it. I've been washing down all the walls. I called the vacuum place the other day, and I'm taking the Bissell in to get a new hose put on it Wednesday for $25. Call freaking Bissell, and they're like, "Oh, we don't make the hose anymore." And I'm like, "Can you at least give me the part number so I can order it myself?" And they're like, "You'll have to take it to a vacuum shop, and they're going to charge you for service." I'm like, "You're Bissell and can't give it to me, but a vacuum store is going to fix my shampoo." So needless to say, once that's fixed, I'm going to shampoo my truck, and I'm going to shampoo my couches, and I am going to then shampoo my mattress and my box spring, and steam clean everything, and get the smoke out of my furniture, because I don't have any other furniture in my house. Well, I do, but it's stuff that can all be washed down normally. Christine, how are you hearing Sasha talk? There's no way, because she's typing like you are. Are you watching a different video? So, that will be my week next week. We'll be shampooing everything in this house. I'm a little pissed, I will say, that nicotine has this big of a hold on my ass. I'm not liking it. And the fact that it does is really pissing me off. So, that just makes me want to quit even more because I don't like anything owning me. No, you can't, Christine, because only one talking in here is me. In a minute, I'm going to lift this up and you'll be able to see. Oh my God. What's the moose's name? Does anybody know the moose's name? I think he's a moose or an elk. What's the elk's name from Frozen? Anybody know? Please don't make me look it up. For the amount of times this child has made me watch this stupid movie, you would think I would remember everybody's names. No, the one from Frozen. What's his freaking name? There he is. I didn't know his name. Let me get a smaller piece of paper. Because I have this section open, I don't want to stick my hand in it. And as you can see, there's Elsa. Oh, for the love of Christmas trees. Alright. Because it's going to bug me. Sven. His name is Sven. Christine's got me echoing. That's always lovely. So all I have to do is finish these two sections in the white, and then I can get to the snowflakes. So hopefully tonight this will be done, because I haven't worked on it much today, except for while we've been video streaming. Because like I said, I was in Nana's YouTube channel this morning, talking to her and watching her do this, and just gossiping with the gang for a change instead of lurking and not talking to anybody, because I kind of feel things out before I jump in. And I guess today I felt comfortable enough to jump in, and Nana felt comfortable enough to make me a mod over there. So it works out good because I always know when she's on because I get notifications. And I generally have YouTube open anyway. Good Lord, y'all are killing me with the echoes. Look, and if she starts talking... Christine, I think you're at the part of the video where Alexa was talking to you. Alexa, say hello to Christine.
Hi there.
Alexa, Christine doesn't like you.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Sasha is cracking up. Christine and the echoes do not get along. Christine and Alexa are not friends. Alexa, do you have any friends?
I try to be friends with everyone.
Alexa's smart. Now she's just eavesdropping because I said her name again. Alexa, cancel. Cancel. Stop being nosy. Oh, good Lord, woman. Don't do that. Christine is not electronically coordinated. She went to her settings and turned everything up, and now it's echoing. On the plus side, with this program my computer guys put in this morning, Jesse put in, obviously everybody can hear me a lot clearer, so that works out well. My cat is sitting behind me freaking snoring. He sounds like Christine's dog. He sounds like he's having a kitten there, the old man. Alright, so I know Elsa, Anna, Sven, Olaf, and I keep forgetting this guy's name. What's his freaking name? Kristoff. Oh, they're Snowgies now. Ooh. They have to be from Frozen 2. I might have to put some Snowgies on the border. Christine, she did. Alexa, can you say hello to Christine?
Hello, Christine.
Alexa, can you say hello to Sasha?
Hello, Sasha.
Alexa, can you laugh?
Sure, I can laugh. Tee-hee.
That was funny. I'm waiting for Sasha to have kittens. The Snowgies are gonna be cute. I have to make Snowgies. I had to redo Anna's dress on the one letter because there was too much black in her cape for some reason, and it's supposed to be burgundy and red. But the way the shadowing came across, it was a little lumpy. It matched the top of her dress too much. So I had to refinagle her cape. And it actually came out really nice. And when I do the stills, there'll be a still video, because what I do with every painting is I take daily shots of my progress so that I can do a short, quick video so you all can see how it goes every time I work on it. Because these are so big. The last one took me 6-7 weeks to do. And I didn't know how long this one was going to take me to do. And obviously it's not going to take me that long. And then I have to pull Jonathan's off the wall because I've just got him push pinned into a wall. Because I apparently don't know how to spell my nephew's name, so I have to fix it. Oh, Christine, she was not. She's very unbiased. Alexa, can you sing my friends a song?
Here's something I found on the web. According to HelloGiggles.com, this song is a great way for two friends, one who can't sing and one who can, to do a duet. Did that answer your question?
No. I asked you to sing a song.
Thanks for your feedback.
You're an idiot. Alexa, sing for me.
I've got a message for you. Your attention, please. I'm making to-dos and calling Mom and Breeze. Got an app for rhymes, converting dollars to dimes, and lots of games for your spare time. Got skills galore, math skills they are. And now
Thank you, Alexa. Sasha and Christine are dying that I can make her sing. Mine likes me. I'm sorry. Not sorry. This is the random crap we do all day long that nobody gets to see. Is make these stupid things sing and dance. Lovey, did you like that? Yes, she does rap. She raps a lot. What's great is when she starts having a conversation with the TV. Because one of the Amazon commercials will come on and it'll say her name and then, say something or ask a question. Bloody hell. Bet you that's my daughter. Dad, I'm still live streaming. What's the matter?
Jesus Christ.
You okay?
Yeah, no one could see the video of me calling you before, right?
No.
Okay, cool. I just need to make sure.
No, I wouldn't do that.
No, it's not that. It's just.
I understand. I understand why.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was nervous about it. Also, Chewy scared the shit out of her.
Why?
And now she's afraid of dogs.
The bet.
It was her first time ever seeing a dog, so.
Oh, you're watching them at your house?
I was, yeah.
Oh, I thought you went by hers.
No, there was a situation, so I picked her, the baby up and was watching her.
Okay, well, Chewy didn't nip at her, did he?
No, Chewy stayed in his crate. I took him out for 2 minutes, and he was so hyper, and her eyes got so wide, so I could tell she was scared, so I put him back in his house, and then, he cried for an hour and a half.
Aww. Well, that's because he's not used to being crated when you're home.
No, I wasn't home for a while, so I think that, me coming, because I mailed Tom's package today. I
Oh,
picked up his vape.
did you? Good.
I actually have to put his vape together so that I can mail it to him.
I thought you put it in his package.
That one, the vape wouldn't fit, and it has to go in a separate package because of the battery.
Oh. Okay.
So this lady told me about it. Do you want to see the vape though?
Sure.
It's really neat. He's gonna get made fun of, I'm sure, but it's the only one that they have.
You didn't get him a pink one, did you?
No, it was either this one or neon orange.
Is it camouflage?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just like mine. I have the same one.
Let me see your side, the other side. Where's your camouflage?
I don't have camo. I just have I have leather.
This is the one Tom used to have.
Yeah. I just got black leather with the blue trim.
Yeah, this is the one he requested, so I got it for him.
Alright, well, we're having this on
How
a...
do I open the bottom?
With your nail,
My nail doesn't fit.
use use a fork. Or a butter knife. Don't use the pen, you'll break it.
Alright. Call me later.
Well, let me make sure you open it right.
Got it.
You cool? I'll trade your bottoms if you want. You can send them the blue one.
No. Got it.
Alright, love you, bye.
Love you too, bye. Wait.
Ooh, shit. Hang on. I gotta wait on there.
I was gonna ask you if you need an extra battery for now.
Now, I don't think mine has a battery.
Yeah, it does. That's where it goes in the bottom. That's what charges, Mom. Yeah, you pull that out.
That's where my USB port is.
Oh.
See, I have a USB port.
Mom, which side is the negative side?
The
Is it
side
this
without
side
the
or is it
without
this
the
one?
bump?
The one without the bump is the negative side?
Yes.
Oh.
You have to take the battery out of it to ship it? Huh?
No, I have to keep it in there to ship it.
Okay.
Alright.
Did you
I'm
get him
gonna
enough
charge this
coils?
stop.
What?
That's what I forgot. I
Co-
forgot to get him coils.
yeah.
Well, it comes with a coil, so it comes with a coil, I think, so I'm gonna send him that. And then in the next package, like in his big care package, I'll send him coils.
Alright, just leave yourself a note of what kind so you know what kind to get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put it on your dry erase board so that you
I'll
remember
take a
next
picture
month.
of it. Yeah. I think it comes with 2 coils in here.
But the way he smokes them, he'll go through those coils like.
I'll just go pick him up a coil tomorrow.
What kind of juice did you get him?
I got him this one, the leche one that he likes, and then this apple menthol one.
Are they still on sale? Buy one get one free?
No. Nope.
Damn. Alright, I love you.
Love you too, bye.
Bye. I know, me and my child are a little strange. Sorry, my son-in-law is deployed, so he's getting lots of care packages. We didn't send him with a vape because we didn't think he could have a vape, but apparently he can have a vape, and she just sent him his St. Patty's Day care package. And obviously, by that conversation, his vapes need to be kept separate, and this drill is really tiny. She is going to be 26. I had her at 24. That drill's tiny too. What the fudge? All these drills are supposed to be around the same size, and they never are. And that's why anybody that tells you they get perfect lines is full of horse hockey. Because I get it that is damn near perfect as you can get. Ask Christine, it makes her nuts. That I can get my lines as straight as I do. And they still zigzag a little bit. Because I think they're supposed to be 2.8 millimeters. And they're not always. And there's something on that drill. And that is why I have Scotch tape hanging from my lamp. Oh yeah. Nope. Yep. She's mine. She cusses like a sailor. Scotch tape will take anything off your drills without pulling off your drills, no matter how much you mash. So it's always good to have Scotch tape around. Nobody will teach you that trick but me. But that's what it is. Sasha, there is not a person in my family that does not cuss like a sailor. Or drink like a fish. Well, except my brother. My brother doesn't drink. And I don't drink anymore. Except when I go out to dinner. And then I just don't take my meds. Oh, and she said she swore in French quite a few times in that conversation. She'll be joining us soon too because her craft room's almost ready. And she does I want to say silk screening. So I wish we lived closer to each other so we could craft together, but we're like 30-40 minutes apart from each other. And her dog's a little special and gets destructive when he's left alone. Apparently, her dog has separation anxiety. So, and for each one of it, like, I have a travel diamond painting that I take with me when I go. Not today. Yeah, she's gonna join the YouTube chats with us too. So is my son-in-law when he comes back, because he's just way too damn excited about it. He is very excited to be on YouTube. He's going to do landscaping and wood shopping with us, because he's going to help me build some shelves and such. And that is why I will need to actually get a camera. Or at least find my tripod so I could stick my damn phone on it. Because my wood shop is too far away and doesn't get Wi-Fi out there. And then we'll videotape it and post it. Yeah, she watches these things. Trust me, she watches them. They both do. Thomas is probably sitting wherever he is watching them, laughing at me. But yeah, Thomas wants to be on here. Every time I would go there when he was home, he'd be like, "Ma, when we YouTubing? When we YouTubing again?" I love him. She married a good apple. He fits right in with the rest of us. So it'll be nice. Then it'll turn into a huge family affair. Oh, Sasha, and you are not seeing me today? Ask Christine about my hair. Christine, tell Sasha about my hair. I left it curly last night. And went to bed. And when I got up this morning, after I got done yelling at Waste Management for an hour, and then the dentist for 20 minutes, I video chatted Christine. She was like, "What the hell happened to your hair?" She's never seen it, not straightened. I look like Don King today. Ask Christine what my hair looked like this morning. Now it's up in a French twist and a clip. Because it's just that big. Nobody understands how big my hair gets. And now that it's short, it's really big. And really curly. Yes, I did, Christine. Well, because today I wanted just to see the painting and not me. Perhaps it was for the best. Look, we're going to make Sasha laugh. Because I'm going to send her a picture of my hair. Y'all can't see it, but Sasha can. Just so she's got a good idea of what's going on over here. Sasha, check your Facebook Messenger. A crow's nest? Yeah. Look. That's why I don't like birds, because they ever get stuck in my hair, I'm never getting them out. Never, ever, ever. Christine, I did not have it in me this morning to straighten it after yelling at all those people. And then, like I said, I was watching Nana's videos, and then I just chilled, and then I started doing this. And because Beast wanted to act stupid, I had to get the computer techs on to help me install stuff, and she shut down on them 3 or 4 times while they were installing stuff. But at least they got to see why she acts stupid. Because yes, my one computer is named Beast, my other computer is named Satan, and the other one is named Mistress. Sasha, now you know why it's always long? Because imagine when it's shorter. I washed it last night. I put mousse in it, put gel, and put oil in it to calm it down. Because this has got oil in it, and it's still got this big. And I broke 2 brushes last night trying to brush this crap on my head. I have 1 brush left. I broke 2 of my good brushes. Not the actual handles, but literally pulled out the middle. And now every time I try and comb my hair, they fall apart. I have the nerve to go shopping in my pajamas. Yes, I do. Damn it, I live in the woods. I do not care. I did not care in New Jersey. I do not care in North Carolina. Considering what some of these people go shopping in, ain't no, at least my pajamas are cute. I need to take a picture of what these people look like in the store. No, Sasha, I don't have a wet brush. I need to get one. My niece was supposed to send me one because me, my daughter, and my niece all have the same problem with her hair. She sent me a wet comb, which worked out really good. But I need to get a wet brush. But I also think it's just because it's so short to my head that it gets really kinky. Kind of miss my long hair. But it's grown 4 inches since I cut it off. So I'm hoping by summer I'll have 4 more on there. And at least be back down to my chest. And then I could start braiding this stuff up again. Into wigs. I don't like it short anymore. I didn't need it as long as it was, because when your hair's falling in the toilet in the middle of the night, you got an issue. But I need it to at least come down to my waist. I wouldn't have been cutting it off if I could have got it styled. But these people down here don't know what the hell they're doing with my head. Just like they keep trying to tell me that with dark hair, which isn't actually dark, it's gray, with hair dye in it, that you can't put, you can't foil it and frost it. And I'm like, why can you not? Well, you can't do it on dark hair, it'll come out orange. No, it won't. I've been doing this shit since I was 14. Christ, when I started it, you actually pulled it to the cap with a crocheting needle. And they managed to get it blonde. It's called double processing. You strip the color out, put a toner through it, put hair dye in it. I don't know what's so complicated about that. Apparently down here it's complicated. Yeah, I have a comb that does that. I keep that in the shower because when I put the conditioner in my hair, I comb it with the wet comb while the conditioner's in it. It looks like by tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after, we'll be doing snowflakes and snow G's. I'm going to have to figure out how to make snow G's now. I use Tresemme. Girl, if I don't put conditioner in my hair is like a dried out Brillo pad. And I wish I had known about the snow G's because I would have put some in here with Olaf. Especially here where there isn't anything. Well, I can always pull up a couple of the white ones and make a snow G in here. I might throw a couple in between the letters, actually. Ooh. I'll put a snow G in on these where it's really wide. I'm going to put a snow G here and here. Actually, I could do that. So basically, these are as long as a bed. Long as the width of a bed. So they're going to be headboard. They're going to be above the kids' beds when I'm done. I cannot pick up this drill. Now, apparently, there are snow G's in Frozen, which I didn't know about. And snow G's are little snowmen Elsa unwittingly creates every time she sneezes. And she sneezes a lot. They're cute. They look like little Stay Puft Marshmallow Men. Worst case scenario, if I don't do snow G's, maybe I'll do a couple more snowflakes. I'll figure it out because I really want to use the sparklers. Jonathan's has trucks and cars from the movie The Cars in it. He's very into cars and trucks and ooh, that just made me dizzy. All that mess. There is a video somewhere on my channel about Jonathan. I put spray and conditioner in my hair too. Christine, that's because you don't have toddlers running around. I have 2 toddlers running around. No, they are not my toddlers, people. Do not get excited. My toddler is 26 years old. But they're cute. This is a snow G. Aren't they cute? My cousin's kids. Girl, they wouldn't be my niece and nephew if they were my daughter's kids. They'd be my grandbabies. Aren't the snow G's cute? They look like little Stay Puft Marshmallow Men. I think the babies will like them. One baby's 2, one baby's 4. The 2-year-old is the size of the 4-year-old, and the 2-year-old thinks he's 10. He's very sassy because he's in those terrible 2 phases where no is his favorite word. That's Olaf, Christine. He's in Jordan's R. Here, over here. See his Santa Claus hat? I don't know how long we've been doing this. 2 hours. Wow, that's because we've been gossiping up a storm. And as you can see, 2 hours I didn't really get very far. Because Christine knows how quick I do this. Ooh. Sour lime or sour apple. Woohoo! No, my daughter doesn't have kids, Sasha. Not yet. Because then I'd be a grandmother, not an aunt. What the hell was that? I think a bird literally just hit my window. Trouble. Cut out. Oop. I shook the table. With my butt hitting my computer, I almost knocked it off the top of my freaking filing cabinet. It's sitting on top of a file cabinet, and then on top of the filing cabinet is my scanner, and then on top of that is a pool box so that I could get it up high enough to do this. I'm putting the junk ones in this dish here, and junk ones are like drills that are misshaped or round, considering I'm using square drills. And it happens. I don't know why it happens. Just like I don't know why the drills are in different shapes, but here's an extra drill. What's treacherous? Shit. I can't say Sasha anymore, apparently. Something's treacherous. I can't see what, though. Yes, the treacherous threes. Yeah. And by the time they're done with the twos and the threes, they calm down for a little bit, and then they turn into teenagers, and it starts all over again. I'm waiting for my cat to jump me because he's awake now. Because my outside cat was chasing a bird that hit my window. Hence the reason I hit my bay window. And that is why his name is Trouble. I'll do it the treacherous threes before the terrible twos. Terrible twos are rough. And I keep telling everybody, I'll take no over that teenage whatever, because the teenage whatever with the snarky that comes with it makes you want to bust them in the mouth. And apparently, busting your kid in the mouth these days is not a good thing. I personally say to all these people that think busting your child upside the head once in a while is legal, need to actually have children. Because I have a feeling that most of the people that say that don't have kids. I laughed when my sister said she was never going to hit her kid. And her kid turned into a teenager, and that went right out the window. I laugh now when my daughter tells me she's never hitting her kid. I'm like, uh-huh. Come talk to me when you have a teenager looking you in the face telling you to go to hell. Because the first thing you'll do is be busting it upside the head. Because they're sassy. Like, they're literally cocky. She was cocky as a teenager with the, you touch me, I'm calling Child Protection Services. Go ahead, call 'em. I'll call 'em for you, and then I'll whoop your ass. I would have, well, no. I would have never looked at my father and said that. Because then I really would have gotten a beating. And I was already rough as it was. Telling my father I was calling the cops on him would have made life a lot more interesting than it already was. Kids get away with way too much right now. Now, I'm not saying you need to break your jaws or anything stupid. But trust me when I say teenagers get away with way too much. And they use that whole, I'll call Child Protection Services. When you're just disciplining your kid and doing a normal discipline on them, it should be fine. When you're overly aggressive, then I get it. But it depends on the kid's response. Like, I know everybody says a kid is a kid, but, well, let me tell you, when you got a kid that's bigger than you and wants to swing on you, and people expect you because you're the parent not to swing back, I don't give a flying shit who they are. I'm swinging. I don't agree with child abuse. But I think there are far more worse things out there than a kid getting busted upside the head once in a while. And like I said, I'm not saying for fun. I'm saying for... And when I say busted upside the head, I mean, you know, smack in the head. Not a full swing, but, you know, like you would smack him in the butt. Oh, you can't type that. It just blocked you. And yes, Sasha, they do act like buttholes now. They do. They're obnoxious. They're self-entitled. And it's not okay. And I don't agree with the fact that there's not home ec in school anymore. And shop and all that other crap. I laughed when they took wood shop out of the school because they were, like, kids were getting too hurt. And I'm like, y'all didn't care about that when we were little. We all went to wood shop. We all had to take home ec. We all had to take typing. We all had to learn cursive. Please, somebody explain to me how a child is going to sign a damn check if they cannot write their name. If you cannot sign your name, how are you signing the check? That whole not teaching children cursive, I'm completely perplexed by it. Honestly. How's a kid going to sign a check? And I know a lot of things are computerized, but even you go to the doctor's office, and even if it's electronic, you're still signing your damn name. Printing, it doesn't say print your signature. It says write your signature. A signature is cursive. They need to, literally, there is like going to be 2 whole generations, if not more, that don't know how to sign their damn name. It makes no sense to me. You'll teach a kid a different language, but you won't teach it how to write its name. I don't understand it. We were taught our cursive letters almost at the same time we were taught our print ones. because you learned your A in print. Once you had that down, then you went right into learning your A's in cursive. Like, you learned your ABCs in print, and then you learned your ABCs in cursive. They do not do that anymore, which I find completely ridiculous. That is my one big bone of contention with school now. They're not teaching kids how to cook for themselves. They're not teaching kids, unless the kids go to a technical school, a trade school. A lot of schools are not teaching them how to take care of themselves. They don't know how to balance a checkbook. They don't know how to cook a meal. God, to this day, my shop teacher, I think, was Mr. Barr, something around that effect. And my home ec teacher was Miss Nixon. Hated that woman. But I remember her class. And I remember my stupid typing class. These kids don't even know how to, like, legitimately, if this world ever loses damn power the way they say it's going to, these kids will not know how to type on a typewriter. There won't be a typewriter. There won't be typewriter ribbon. They won't know how to sew their own clothes because they don't know how to sew. I mean, it's stupid. Nobody, I'm not saying they need to take it every semester, but like, one semester in high school should be, the basics of how to even read a measuring cup. Because I know I taught my daughter how to cook, and she helped me in the kitchen a lot because it was just me and her 99% of her life. And she even stumbled. And I'd like to think if she learned it in school, while she was learning it with me, it probably would have stuck a little bit more. See, you did typing in high school too. We learned how to bake pies. I spent a lot of time in detention, which is an in-school suspension because I was a bad kid. Mind the hacking. It's the no smoking thing. Apparently it comes with the territory. Maybe I'll get a normal voice back and it won't be so nasally and harsh. Because that'll be fun. Everybody thinks I'm nuts for doing this. Those are my friends that haven't tried it, or my family. I think this is very relaxing. Yeah, but you know how to operate a typewriter, Sasha. Because the keys aren't all the same as... The way they're set up is a little differently. And I'm quite sure if you had to change... And you probably used an electric typewriter, right? But you also know how to work a copy machine. Trust me, I have dealt with some children that do not know how to operate some of these machines. Because apparently, hitting the copy button is... Or a fax machine. Lord help somebody who don't know how to use a fax machine. Because they're so used to being on the computers and just emailing. They don't even remember that half of them. Like, I laugh with my daughter because, God, she was little when the computers came out. Little. So she spent her whole life with computers around. But the first time we got them put in the shop, when AOL and everything first came out, and my father and my brother's business went computerized, Girl, the computer techs were there all the time because my dad's way of fixing that computer and making it do what he wanted it to do was kicking it. They finally had to tell him to stop kicking the computer tower. Was not going to fix anything. And it was so bad that my dad would still write his estimates by hand and have me type them in. And there is something on my canvas. And it looks like a little piece of paper. Now, mind you, we own an auto body shop, so my father not knowing how to use a computer. Yeah, he was born in 1950 something. So, it's okay that he did not know how to use a computer. He learned how to turn it on and off. Eventually, he learned how to use his estimating system, but God, he hated it with a passion. What makes me laugh now is my brother didn't even enjoy it when they first put it in. And now he's got a phone attached to every part of his body. Even when he's down here on vacation, something's always ringing. And he's always on Facebook. Then again, he was also dating an idiot at the time. Who didn't know how to stop blowing up his phone. Because she was not allowed down here because I don't like her. His current one I like. Do they really? I still use an adding machine. When I'm doing my checkbook, I use an adding machine. I'm old school. I like my paper and, you know, I print it out and stick it on my statement. So I know I've checked it. Kids don't even know how to balance their statements, which is so bad. But then again, a lot of people don't know how to balance their statements. Which makes no sense, because kids have bank accounts so much earlier now. Bloody hell. It is freaking pouring out again. This weather down here is ridiculous. And I just keep watching it because I did not like what went on in Nashville. And we really haven't had a cold winter here. And every time we don't have a cold winter, and we have 80, 85 degree days, even 70 degree days, when we're supposed to be in like 40 or 50, something bad always comes down the pipeline. It's 60 something degrees here. Oh, my child is summoning me. What up, brother? Hey guys, please make sure you subscribe. And if you don't want notifications, just turn the notifications off. I need to get to 1,000 subscribers so that I can live stream from my phone and I can not have to tote a laptop around with me every time I want to live stream. So, make sure you like the videos and subscribe because that would be amazing for me. And it might get me some sponsors. And that would make my life wonderful. Look at that line. That line is crooked as hell. I don't know. I don't know how many subscribers I have. Nowhere near what I need to have. We probably need like 900 more. And I've been sharing on my Twitter and my Facebooks and my Instagram, and I'm still. I get a couple every time you do it. Oh, good lord, it's 4 degrees by Christine. And she's in England. I am so sorry, Levy. That's rough. I would not like that. It's been a long time since I've been anywhere where it's 4 degrees. I really want to get to a damn snowflake. Because I want to see how sparkly these sparklers are. And yep, I just had a Boston accent for that. And I do not know why. Oh, okay. She's 4 degrees Celsius. Sorry. She didn't write that. She just wrote 4 degrees. I'm American. I see 4 degrees and I automatically go to Fahrenheit. So she's like 40 degrees? Yeah. That's not so bad. I still wouldn't like it. I'm very cold today. But I took a pain pill, and that tends to happen when I take a pain pill. And that's probably why I've been on here being a chatty Cathy for so long. Oh shit. Oh, sorry. Pardon my French. I don't like when I pop drills. Alright. We are going to cover this up because I really want to get to. Hang on, because I happen to like. My cat is snoring up a storm. I try to cut up little smaller sheets before I cut up the bigger ones. Perfect. That actually is perfect. Awesome. I want to cover these because I'll go back to them. I really want to do a snowflake. Well, I'm glad you can. I can't. Why is this bloody crooked? Alright, so this is strips of paper off another project. Because I try to keep the really big sheets for my next project. Because this paper is very expensive. So, what I'm doing is making these fit what I've got left open. Down here. Okay, I have to do 2 rows. So that I can cheat and do my freaking I want to do my snowflakes because I'm very excited to play with my sparklers. I have to do 2 rows up here so that the sheet fits really quickly. Come on, Bobby. Y'all are gossiping away. For some reason, I keep thinking, because I'm catching the YouTube video out of the right corner of my eye. It looks like every time my arm goes back and forth, it looks like a dancing dog leg. Yeah. Donna needs more coffee. And I know Sasha and Christine are laughing hysterically at me right now for saying that. My cat is lurking. I can hear him. Who is dinging me like a Mad Hatter? My child. I can't play with the snowflakes now. Which makes me very excited. I really want to play with the sparklers. I have been waiting 14 days to play with one of them. And this is where the Scotch tape comes in really handy. So that while I'm doing this, I don't pull this up and tape it right to my drill. And it keeps dust from getting in there. Oh, well now. That's a crappy roll of tape. Thank God I have more. That's what happens when you buy dollar store tape. Because otherwise when I'm doing this, it lifts it up. Now I'm excited. Let's see. Let's see where we've got a star for a snowflake. Oh, you won't be able to see one up there. Buddy, buddy, buddy. Christine, I'm going for a snowflake. Let's see where we find one. There's a blue one. Yeah, buddy. Go ahead, babe. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Come on. I'm so excited. Actually, I need to move this further because and I need to get bigger trays. Bear with me. put up. This is how much more white I have to do. A little bit left in here, and I have this whole container. There is 79,000 of those little white ones. Christine's still here. I don't know where she went, but she's still here. Butters. I'm so excited about this. Oh, these are so pretty. Oh, look, I got green ones. Alright, I need a couple white drills because there's some white inside the snowflake. Oh, crap. I have been waiting weeks to get a hold of one of these snowflakes. And I'm going to be really OCD about it. Because they're like, there is no gray going into these snowflakes. I do not care what the color he says. I am coloring outside the lines here. Christine, I'm doing a snowflake. Oh, let me pull up Jordan. Not yet, no, I'm fine. Please. I just wanted to make sure by not making it a couple colors that I'm not going to mess up the overview of the snowflake, which I'm not, so I'm excited. I hope these are big enough. Oh, I'm so excited. I'll be taking stills and posting them. I just really need to make sure you can't see the symbols underneath. Oh, Christine. Jordan's gonna go bananas. I can't wait to show y'all what this looks like. They are so glittery. We'll have to do a StreamYard later so I can actually put a picture up of how this looks. I am loving these sparklers. And for those of you that are just tuning in, I got the sparklers from Diamond Painting with Sparklers on Facebook from Tina. Here is her information. Wait, which way? Oh, this stupid computer. I'm holding it there for a second because I need to make sure it focuses. And because I'm an idiot. And they were like $3 a bag, give or take. But this is fan-freaking-tastic. And they're the perfect size, and you cannot see the color symbol underneath. And Aunt Donna is now a happy camper. Aunt Donna needs to make her straight line. Otherwise, it's gonna freak me out. I actually, you know what? I was thinking of that, and I really might, just for fun. Alright, so to do my edges in a straight line, I have a Westcott fabric ruler. It's plexiglass. Not plexiglass, it's plastic. It's flexible. Doesn't really stick to your diamond painting. It does a little bit. But I don't really have much of a sticky edge on this one. And there is something on my canvas. And so I'm just, because I don't really have that much of a border, I'm going to use it to make my edge straight line. And there's hair, which freaks me out. Boy, bear with me. I need to get a freaking... There's stuff on my ruler, so before I put it on my painting, I just want to make sure it's clean. And that there's no residue, because it's been sitting on top of my file cabinet. And there's a little bit of sticky on here from last time I used it. And I don't know why, because usually I take care of my stuff better. But this was only like $8 on Amazon. Not even five something. I'll put the link on underneath when I'm done with the video. Oh, I know why, because I stuck the ridge side down last time, because I was an idiot last time. And that's why it's got glue all over one side. I'm just like really super excited now. And they're like, these rollers are like 2 feet long, I think this is. And once you put it down, you can leave it down. I also have a yardstick, which actually, I'm going to get the yardstick, because then I'll use that Westcott for the edges, the smaller edges. Then, I can do almost the whole side of the painting, because this painting is so long. I'm very excited about this. You have no idea. Come on, Bobby. Let go. My paperweight. Like I said, I really don't have an edge on this one. On this side of the canvas. Like, it's very tiny. Because sometimes there's some stick overlap. Christine! Alright, I know I can stick this back on. This really, right now, is legit just a dust cover. because like I said, I did the insides first because I wanted to get the characters out of the way because there's so many of them, and I want to play with the. This can come back down. This can go over it. Christine, I'm so excited about these freaking snowflakes. You have no bloody idea. Well, she does, because she's been listening to me complain for months now. And the ruler is just going to give me a perfectly straight edge. I'm sorry, I'm really focused right now. I know y'all are gossiping with each other. I'm just really excited about attacking these stupid snowflakes. I waited like I said, I had to order. I had one of these to do before, and then while I waited for this one to come, I did 3 other ones, which you can see on my channel. I did a Dreamcatcher one, I did a Scarecrow one, a Skeleton Scarecrow, and I did a Buddha one that were all Christmas presents for other people that got pushed aside because it took me so long to do Jonathan's. And now that I'm kind of able to zip through the paintings, I think, what, Christine, the Buddha one took me 8 days, and that was a 50 by 50, which is a 20 inch by 20 inch. It took me 10 days to do the Dreamcatcher, which was 50 by 70. If I focus, I can literally get them done in no time now. It makes Christine a little insane. Bobby. Bobby. Stay out of trouble, bro. Don't come in here creeping. This is so cool. I cannot wait to show you guys what this looks like. I don't like this line. It's not perfect enough for me. It's gonna give me issues. This is where my OCD comes into being a pain in the butt. Ah! Dropped the paper on the floor. I'm surprised Christine's not yelling at me for being neurotic. P, cut it out. Leave trouble alone. Bebe. Bay. Okay. Oh yeah, no, that's where we might run into some issues. Maybe, maybe not. I might have to. Pardon my language. No! Pete! Get off that damn computer! Have you lost your goddamn mind? Get down! Sorry, everybody. Come here, Bobby. Come here, Bobby. He just tried to climb over the back of the laptop because he's a stinker. Sorry for cussing like a sailor. Holy crap, you scared me. Have you lost your stinking mind? Bro, what are you doing? Little turd ball. Go. Don't do it again. It's going to be a little bit more complicated than what I thought. Because they didn't quite they didn't towards the inside of the okay. I think I'm back. Am I live? Am I back? Is YouTube working? Hello? Oh, I'm back. I'm smoking. I don't want to hear crap. Okay. So, my cat stepped on my computer, and he's kind of got it all messed up. So, we're going to end this stream for now. Thank you all for watching. Please make sure you subscribe. And we'll be back later with a StreamYard with everybody painting. You can hear me, Christine? Okay, so we're back. Are we good? Because I might shut this down and put the StreamYard up if you guys want to do that. Y'all interested in StreamYard? Because I have a couple people that want to multi-stream. Christine, do you want a StreamYard? Because if you want a StreamYard and everybody wants to jump on, then I'll shut it down and I'll let the computer chill out for a minute. I'll get myself something to drink, do what I gotta do here, and then we get set up to StreamYard, even though I'm looking kind of crazy. But I don't care. Y'all need to type because I can't hear you. This stinking cat. He messed up my mojo. panicked because he stepped on my computer and busted it. And the first thing I did was pick up a cigarette. Well, I am going to end this video then, because they're not answering me. I'm going to let the computer chill out for a minute and try and fix whatever it is that this stupid cat just did. And then we'll StreamYard to where I can give you a close-up view of the sparklers, because I'm very excited about them. And then maybe y'all can give me some suggestions on how to get this freaking I guess you know what? I think I've got it worked out. Okay, I'm going to use the purples or the darker blues for the K's and the lighter blues for the J's, because when they did the printout they didn't quite texturize it enough to the original print that I sent them. So it's not real clear, and I'm going to have to do some breaking up on this. Alright guys, thank you for watching and chilling with me today, because I was bored out of my mind. We'll be back in like a half an hour with the StreamYard, and there'll be a bunch of different users on doing what they do, and we'll all be BSing and gossiping as usual. And we'll give you some closer updates on the sparkler drills that I'm using now to do the snowflakes. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. Have a good day. Thank you. And I got 2 phones.